Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is May, and on this channel I love creating content about luxury, fashion, a little bit of travel, and some lifestyle. So I would love for you to consider joining the family, and thank you so much for watching today's video. So today I wanted to start off with my rest of the year 2021 wish list. We actually have a trip coming up to Paris, and I am super excited about it and can't wait to make it out there. Like I've mentioned before in my other videos, Paris holds a very special place in our hearts simply because we lived there for a couple of months, and because of COVID, unfortunately, we hadn't been able to make it out there. We try to do a pit stop every time we're traveling abroad. So finally it will hopefully happen, and I have curated quite the list. By no means do I think everything on the list will make it back, but it's nice to have more or less an idea of what I want to add to my collection. So one of my birthday gifts was a surprise trip to Paris, which my husband's. Now for my birthday, my husband did surprise me with a trip to Paris, and I just wanted to show you guys really quick how cute this is. It was a little boarding pass that he was able to find from, I think, an Etsy shop, and it just basically has that, you know, pack your bags, you're going to Paris. But the most adorable thing was that he put the next stop is an address of a place that I have been driving him crazy about. We are going to the Polene store, and I cannot wait. So that leads me to the first thing on my wish list, and that is some Polene bags. I have been eyeing this brand for a couple of years now. Polene is a brand which is based out of Paris specifically, so that makes it even much more exciting. Polene does have a huge variety of bags to choose from. I personally have added the number 1 and the number 7 to my wish list. The number 1 does come in various sizes. I feel like the larger size would be a great option for nights out. It does come also with a crossbody strap, so that would be a good option for travel. Now the number 7 is stunning. I think it is a beautiful silhouette. It is like nothing that I currently have in my collection, so for sure that's on the top of the wish list for this trip. What I am debating on is what color I will be adding. They have a huge selection of colors as well, and as we all know, I have been meaning to add a pop of color to my collection, so this might just be the bag that does it for me. Okay, so moving on from Polene, I do want to add a couple of luxe pieces into my collection. I have been wanting to venture out into different brands from the ones that I currently have, specifically in the shoe department. I will start with Fendi. I have their flats on my list. I think they are very classic, very chic, and I definitely feel like it's a good use for those days that I might not want to wear heels. You could definitely dress them up, but you can also wear them to a nice brunch or a breakfast. So I have been eyeing them for quite some time. Now another shoe that I have been eyeing have been the Valentino Rockstuds, the ones with the chunky heel. The Rockstuds, in my opinion, are some of their staple pieces and have been around for various years now. And for that reason, I would love to add a pair to my collection. The chunky heel, in my opinion, would be a better option for me simply because I do kind of casual dress here in Miami. I'm not a very elegant dresser from day to day, so I feel like the chunky heel will still match with my casual outfits. I love their nude color selection, so whether it's that blush pink that they usually have or that very dark tan that they offer as well. I'm debating between those two colors, so that has been added to the wish list as well. And for my last pair of shoes that I am considering is a pair of Louboutin heels. I know, I've heard it, I've read it, I've seen it. A good majority of people say that the heels are absolutely stunning, but are excruciating in pain. So for that exact reason, I haven't added them before. I've had the opportunity to, but I really haven't gone for it just because I always have that doubt in the back of my mind. The model that I'm looking at isn't your typical Pigalle shoes, which are the ones with the closed toes. Those for me in general are just very uncomfortable, even from different fashion houses and different brands. So I will definitely not be purchasing those. I'm leaning more towards the strappy sandal look, which I personally love. I feel like that's a style that will be more suitable for me, and I personally find them very, very comfortable. So I would think that these would be just as comfortable. I know that they have different types of leathers to choose from, so I'm looking forward to maybe visiting the store while I'm there. As of now, they are at the bottom of the shoe wish list, but they're definitely ones I am considering. Now, I do have some small leather good pieces that I have also added to the wish list. So let's start off with Chanel. We all know about their price increases this year. I think there's been a total of 4 or 5 so far, which is pretty intense in my opinion, but that's a whole nother topic of conversation. However, I have always been super drawn to their card holders. I know that a black caviar piece would be ideal and would be what the majority of people are drawn to, but I would love this piece in a red color. I think Chanel does red so perfectly, so I'm definitely looking for a red caviar flap card holder while I'm out there. So initially I wanted to have like a realistic wish list for this trip, but I've soon enough figured out that I'm getting a little bit out of control. So I figured while I'm at it, I might as well add jewelry to the mix. Now, I am a huge fan of costume. Now, I am a huge fan of costume jewelry, and that doesn't specifically need to be from luxury fashion houses. Just in general, I love a good statement necklace, a good chunky bracelet. However, I feel like costume jewelry you can get at every different price point, and even for the luxury fashion houses, I have seen a lot of reviews where people say that it's really not worth the money. Therefore, I haven't added any type of fashion jewelry to this wish list. But I do have 2 fine jewelry pieces that I would definitely like to go and check out, and those are from Cartier. The only piece of fine jewelry that I do carry is my wedding band and my wedding ring, and I would love to be able to add a love ring to the mix. I don't know if it'll be too much to add to my wedding set, but if that would be the case, I would love to have the ring to wear it on a different finger. I love wearing rings, whether it's on my index or my middle finger. And then aside from the love ring, I do love the Juste Clou ring that they offer. I think it's such a fun ring to have as a fine jewelry piece. That one for sure, I would wear it whether it be on my index or my middle finger. I just feel like it would fit there nicer than wearing it on a ring finger. Now that's just my personal opinion, so I would love to go into one of their stores and check out these pieces and see how they work out for me. Alright guys, so that is my very tiny or not wish list for my upcoming trip to Paris. I am just ultimately and mostly thankful that I will be visiting Paris again. I am so excited to be back. I will be vlogging while I'm out there and showing you guys my favorite places from Paris. But since we are already going to what I think is the shopping capital of the world, I wanted to put together a little list of things that I want to look into. Definitely the Polene bags are at the top of my list just because of the reasons that I mentioned. Everything else that trickled down below that might just be an addition to an already fabulous trip. I would love for you to share with me what you have on your wish list, whether it be short term or long term. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please considering giving me a thumbs up down below and considering subscribing as well to my channel. I look forward to seeing you in my next one, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye guys.